doing? Are we all awake and ready to rock and roll? It's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And I should imagine everybody is down at Brain Mart. Yes, for all your turkey needs. Let me just write hello to everyone who's here. Good morning, you lovely peoples. Yes, what an exciting day we're having today. Oh my goodness me, if it got any more wild, I don't know how we'd cope. There we are. Hello. Right. I just need to turn her on at the wall. Oh, hello. Good morning, another space nut. Have you had a cup of coffee? Have you had the rocket fuel? Are you ready to blast off? To the clothesline and beyond. The coffee is in. I've had enough coffee for the United Kingdom and I'm raring to go. I will be in a minute. GT, hey there. How you doing, GT? It's the day before Thanksgiving. And all around the house, you couldn't find anybody. Thank you. It was the night before Thanksgiving, and all around the house, no one could be found because they were all at Brain Mart getting their turkeys. Oh, thank you, GT. You are very kind. We are going to be celebrating one of two things. Our Rachel from accounts in a couple of hours is going to be going live with hopefully a fantastic budget, which will be all our hopes and dreams, everybody. Yes, everyone is going to get exactly what they wanted. And across the pond in the good old US of A, everybody is going turkey mad. They're going to be getting turkey bits, turkey hats. They're going to have turkey earrings. They're going to have turkey everything because tomorrow is Turkey Day or Thanksgiving, if you will. And some lucky turkey Tom is going to go to the White House and be pardoned by Donald Trump and won't be on a dinner plate this year. Oh, GT, thank you. You are so lovely. If there is anyone who deserves to get to where he needs to be, it's you. It really is, my lovely. Put on your channel and where everyone can find you, and we'll pin you to the top of the board. Can you imagine being that turkey that gets pardoned? You know, you're the pardoned turkey. You're the one that doesn't end up on a dinner plate, you know, and you've got to thank Donald Trump. Just a thought, everybody. Yep, by my reckonings, There are 2,319 subscribers on this channel. If every subscriber watched one 1-hour video, right, it doesn't matter which one it is, there's over 3,000 to choose from, but if you all just watched one video, we'd absolutely smash it out the park. That's how insanely close we are to getting to where we need to be. And I would be so grateful, not just for me, but for the whole team that's here at Fairy Tales, that's Creative Media Madness, my entire family, Monty the cat, Dexter the cat, Lady Space Nut, Tiny Space Nut, Voodoo, Mr. Space Nut, and every moderator that is on here. You are all so very, very special. And if everyone watched a 1-hour video, or even a half-hour video, or 2 15-minute videos, it would make such a difference. And somebody's trying. That postman does not like me. I swear to God he doesn't like me. He's after my letterbox. Got 257 subs. I can't believe I'm nearly at 300 already, and how far I've come, and thank you guys for all the support. Good thing I went vertical when you advised me to. Thank you. Yes, well, thank you for always being there as well, GT. But put your title of the best channel to get you on, and we'll pin you to the board. You have been pinned. You will be pinned again. The night of the pinning. Oh, the night of the pinning. Do you wear a pinny? You do now. You know, you could get any particular thing, whatever it is you're doing, right? And if you put the night of in front of it, you've just suddenly got yourself an epic horror movie. You know, it could be the night of the ironing, the day of going round the roundabouts, just whatever you want, just like jazz it up a bit, and it'll be just like the epic day. You know, you go into the supermarket. She walked out the front door. She had no idea what was coming. It was the day of the supermarket shop. You know, just make your day a little bit more epic by just putting a cinematic voiceover on it. There you go. I have just alleviated your boredom and made your day all that more awesome. Just when she thought it was safe to go back into the kitchen. The day of the cleaning of the oven. See? It's easy when you know how. Guess what? I have 300 people who pinned my supportive, positive, or probably more. This just shows how far kindness goes. It does. It could be here's yours. The Close Encounters of the Pinning Kind. Well, how are you going to make your day sound awesomely epic? The day she had to iron the trousers. See, that's how easy it is. Become the star of your own show. We are desperately working on dun, 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 turkey related things. It's a shame that we're not allowed to use the song Freebird, because I could use it in so many things. My day starts with errands, and then after all that, Netflix. Not me having a massive bag of popcorn all to myself later. Right, you, that's going up. That's the one. That's the one with pinned. You Netflix monster. Oh, speaking of which, if you've not seen Frankenstein on a Netflix, please watch it. Oh my God, it's ace. It's brilliant. It's everything you want in a monster movie and so much more. It is freaking awesome. There, you gotta go watch it now. Oh, adolescence is so good. I really hope you enjoyed it. I loved it. You know, for a British drama, we knocked that one out the park. That was awesome. You see, when I went to school, we didn't have any of that going on. Mind you, then, back in my day, we just had chalk and talk. We didn't even have flipping smart boards. You know, I look and I think about what you kids are going through, right? In today's society versus what I went through back in the 1980s. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I think we had it better. I really, really do. We didn't have half the problems that are going on in the schools that are happening now. And I think a lot of it is because no one's allowed to switch off when they go home. You know, when you got home from school, that was it. unless you had your mates around your house and you were outside playing, right? That was it. That's how you communicated and saw people. You went outside to play, right? And when you left school until the next day. And now it's like you can't leave school. It's there when you go during the day, and it's still there when you're at home at night, and you're not allowed any downtime to be able to switch off. It's the same with work. Work at the moment, it's right, you leave the office or whatever, especially if you work from home, you don't actually leave your job, you know, because, well, it's very difficult when you live over the shop like I do. But I never switch off. I'm never allowed. In my mind, I am just so hardwired now to constantly be working and thinking of work and everything else. And it's just that your brain is never allowed to cool down and have some downtime. I found my subscriber again after their channel got deleted somehow, and I could tell they put all of their hard work and effort into that channel. I subscribed on all my channels to them. Oh no, did it say why? What happened? Do you know what happened? Oh, that's so sad. They were absolutely fuming. Yeah, but what happened? How? Is there any explanation from anyone? I took the child to do some Thief channel randomly got deleted out of the blue. Yeah. We have the camera. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, you better run and hide. Because today's the day that Space Nut has a picnic. What are you going to film in the woods? What are you going down to find? Are you on the hunt for the lesser spotted haggis? You're teaching him how to capture a haggis. If you get that on video, awesome. Woo! Just raw B-roll, stock stuff, so you get some exercise. Oh, well, chasing a haggis round will certainly give you the exercise that you need. GT, you don't get your channel randomly deleted out of the blue. That's what you think, another space nut. I have news for you. The haggis have been spotted on the M62. Because tonight is the night of the haggis. So, to all our American friends that may or may not be watching right now, or you might still be in bed, fast asleep, I do not know. But as tomorrow is Turkey Day, what is your favourite item of food that's going to be served tomorrow? Now, feel free to pop on and send us a little message, and I will read it out and I will tell everyone what your favourite food that you're looking forward to tomorrow for your Thanksgiving feast, and whether or not you will be with friends and family, or you on your own. Are you working? Are you a first responder? You will always be very dear to us, first responders. I know what it's like to live with one of those. We have a house full of them. We thank you for your time, because you are tirelessly putting other people before yourselves, always. And that's a beautiful thing. So thank you very much. Maybe you're in the armed forces and you are away from home and overseas. If so, celebrate Thanksgiving with the family that you have with you where you're at, because that, your forces family, are your family too. Trust me on this one. I know these things. But wherever you are and whatever it is that you're doing, have a beautiful, wonderful day. And all our love from the United Kingdom to you all. And please do look out for the turkey things that will be heading your way tomorrow. And if I were you, another space nut, I would definitely be wrapping up in thermal undercrackers because outside is parky today. We've got frost and fog rolling in over the moors. It's like Wuthering Heights out there, spliced together with Day of the Triffids and Frosty the Snowman. If I was you, I would definitely be wrapped up warm today. I can just imagine it. Heathcliff, it's me, Kathy. I've come home, but unfortunately I'm being chased by a bunch of rogue haggis. Let me in. They're gonna eat me alive. And to top it off, we've got some triffids that are legging it across the moors as well. Heathcliff, let me in. I'm not having a good time. Hashtag do not recommend. My version of Wuthering Heights would be way more cinematic and the kill count would be through the roof. Just saying. It'd be like Emily Bronte meets Terminator. I'll be wearing my bonnet. Yes. Well, if it doesn't warm up in my office in a pretty damn quick and in a hurry, I am going to have to go upstairs and put on the heating. I'm going to check on Monty in about an hour. I think he might be chomping at the door, if not digging a hole, trying to get back in the house. But at the moment, he's gallantly running around the garden, yelling at leaves, as only he can. Yes, everyone should have a cat that runs around the garden screaming at the leaves on the ground. He's very good at fetching them. There's a pile of them by the back door. Just get enough heat generating off this iron, we're going to be fine. We'll be warm. half an hour. We've been going 30 minutes and I've managed to do a pair of trousers and a shirt. These ain't easy. They're a bit scrunched up. They've been over dried. I'll do my best with them. But they are a bit of a mare. Hello, GT. Has your friend appealed to YouTube regarding the loss of his channel? Oh, is this do you want this channel pinning? Oh no, okay. So he hasn't appealed. Sorry, I asked you 2 questions and you went nope. I didn't know. He has to appeal to get his channel back. I believe. If I understand how it works, you'd really have to ask another space nut because he's more knowledgeable on subjects like this. I'm afraid it's something that's a little bit above me and I wouldn't have a first clue. Oh, it's a girl's channel. Oh dear, right. Well, it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. But if they want to, if I understand it correctly, if they want to get their channel back, they have to appeal the decision and find out why it was deleted. I can only hope she gets it organised. I mean, it could have been an absolute accident. It might have been an error. You know, you just don't know. Oh, I'm starting to feel the benefits of the iron. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Every time we get a thumbs up, every time we get a subscriber, every time you watch an hour-long video, it gets us closer to the goal that we want to be at, which is the 3,000 hours. And thank you so much, everybody, for being so kind and so lovely and getting us to where we need to be. We're a family and we work as a team. Morning, you! How you doing, Cupcake? I've just been saying, if I was doing Wuthering Heights, right, it will be a cross between the Day of the Triffids, right, the Night of the Living Dead, and Terminator. The kill count on Wuthering Heights would be through the flipping roof. And Emily Bronte, she will be wearing her bonnet, right? It will be, my version of Wuthering Heights would be like, wow. It would be freaking awesome. Oh, right. Yep. Thank you very much, GT. I was confused, but that is me normal. That's a normal version of me. Confused very, very much. Yep. This is me permanently. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just vibing. Well, today's the day that our Rachel from accounts is going to give us the budget of our hopes and dreams. Meanwhile, over the pond, people are going turkey mad. It is turducken, right? Yeah. In fact, the closest I've come to a Jane Austen that I absolutely adore is Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Wow! It's everything that you need when you've got a corset on. Yeah. I'm nibbling the chocolate again, which is probably not going to help my waistline, but I think at this point, guys, we need to be realistic and realise that I am never, ever going to get back to my birth weight. So there. So, Poppets, is it cold enough for you? It's sub-zero. The wind is whistling in from the moors. The sheep you're back on the normal channel, got you. The sheep are huddled together, moaning. I can hear them. They're bleating. They are on the moors and they are going meh, meh, and it's travelling down the valley. Not to be outdone, the cows are mooing. Well, I mean, if the cows weren't mooing and they were going ba ba and the sheep were going moo moo, I think we may have a problem, Houston. Fortunately, that isn't what's happening. But they are going for it. They are a mooing and a baaing like I wouldn't. Wow, they are very noisy today. And it's because it's cold. They're out on the moors. They're looking at each other. And one says to the other, "Any chance of a cup of bovril?" Nah. I understand. I'm not outside and I'm feeling it. Well, I will be here for the duration of the day. The cold has already addled my brain, so there we are. I didn't finish Timmy until 7:30 last night, and in total I have ironed yesterday honestly 139 items of clothing were ironed yesterday. I bet no wonder I'm feeling soft in head. I'm just waiting for the washer to finish its first load. And by the sounds of the machine, we're not far off. I have to say, I am grateful for mod cons. We don't have to run down the river anymore and bang the clothes on the rocks. We have got the luxury of a washy doodle machine. I mean, I have to say that the technology that we've got right at the moment, regardless what we had from our grandmothers back in the day, where they only had one day a week that they could do the laundry on, whereas we can do it every single day. And I can honestly say, who has it better? Blimey, well done you. Iron so much. Claire and I took Charlie to Tresham College and he applied for his mechanics level 2 course to start next year in September. Otherwise I would have... Oh, bless you. He starts his... Oh, wow. Hey, I tell you something, right? He'll never be out of work. He will never, ever, with the mechanics, right? He will never be out of work. My husband says that. He swears by becoming a mechanic, right? He's an actual ship's engineer. You know, I told you yesterday, if the ship's carpenter, now known as the ship's engineer, if he's ever asked to come up to the bridge, start looking for a life jacket and a lifeboat, because it means that there's something wrong with the ship. Trust me on this one. He will never ever anyway be out of work. And as I say, my husband's a ship's engineer, right? He was an officer in the Navy, and you know, your son could start off doing his getting his engineering, right, and then he could find himself going into the Navy and progressing, or any of the armed services, if that's what you want. I mean, it's a heck of a good career. The pay's not bad. There's a good pension plan. Yeah, and it's a way to see the world and have an adventure. You know, if that's something that you fancied, or he fancies, you know, looking into. My goal is to hit 1,000 subs by Christmas, but I know that's impossible. Not just gain followers, but part of a whole community of loyal people. Positive and Wise Squad. Aye, how you doing? Well, do you know what, GT? Aim for the moon, love. Right? You thought the whole wall was green? No, it's up for a reason. When I'm not ironing and I'm on green screen, sometimes we do skits and bits and pieces. Oh, sorry, it's Spark of Pyro. Ah, hello. Hello, my love. I didn't realise it was you. I'm so sorry. me bad. No, sometimes we do stuff. You've seen Night of the Living Dead, right? We couldn't have done the bits that we did with Voodoo and Another Space Note if we'd not had this behind us. To be honest, it's what made the movie happen. Oh, you've changed your name and handle. Okay, I won't ask you to tell me why on here, but if you want to send us a message on Discord, that's awesome. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Sometimes I wonder if drivers have an IQ, probably think they have, not 30 the way they drive. I wanted to make the name more appropriate. Oh, right, yes, of course, that would make sense. Don't worry, GT. We call the people that are on the road that are trying to kill us suicide jockeys, Mensa candidates, the DCMs, and the Darwin Awards. Right? They've earned the titles, man. They really have. So I wanted to make the name more appropriate to the content. Well, that is Positive and Wise Squad. That is very good. Well, we are fairy tales because, my goodness me, we've got some tales to tell you. Oh, bless you, GT. Are you ready for tomorrow then? For Turkey Day and every wonderful turkey thing that will be going your turkey way. I bet the boys are looking forward. Are they guarding the oven as you're cooking away? I haven't done much with my green screen, but I'm feeling motivated. Oh, mate. Night of the Living Dead wouldn't have happened without it. And if you've not seen that, check it out. That is probably one of the greatest things that Another Space Nut and Voodoo have done, apart from the ZTV, the Cat TV, and coming your way, Turkey TV. You've got to drive a bunch. You've got to drive a bunch of what? You've got to drive a bunch of turkeys. You've got to drive with a bunch of turkeys. You've got to drive to the turkey. You're driving over Miss Turkey. I'm curious. It's all fantastic. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. A 2-hour drive, one way. One way or another, I want to drive you to the turkey. Okay, let's try and make your day slightly more epic. Spark of Pyro did not know what was going to happen on the road trip, but it was the day of the driving. There you go, see? You just made you the star of your own movie. We are working on a surprise for all our American friends. We've been working tirelessly to bring you Zombie Turkey TV, ZTTV. Yes. My brain is the way it is. The Deathly Turkey of A. Dun, dun, dun. Just when you thought it was safe to go back on the farm. Turkey! The night of the living turkey. When you're out of cluck, pray you don't get stuffed. Albuquerque does not like turkey. I'm learning Pirates of the Caribbean on piano. Ooh, you're so talented. And Christmas carols. You ought to see some of the Christmas carols that Timmy and I were doing yesterday. We were having a great time. You see, this is what happens when you lock me in a room, tell me I'm not allowed to leave, and stand me with an ironing board. You know, you were warned. It's on you. I have just made you a Zomberator. Yes, it is an early gift for you, Positive and Wise Squad. Look, behold, you hold the spanner of destiny. You are a Zomberator. It is in honor of you having to do a very long drive one way. Yes. You are not just a moderator. You are a Zomberator. Yes. They are magical beings that live in the woods and hide and whack-a-mole as much as they can. I've been meaning to zap you with it for a very long time, but I haven't seen you around to be able to zap you. Now, with the power of Grayskull, enjoy your 2-hour drive one way with the company of the Night of the Living Turkeys. Yes, they're coming your way. Was it edible? Right, these are important questions. Was the rich tea edible? Let me know. Biscuits are life. They are truth and they are snacky. No. Can you use it in your slingshot if it's rock hard? It'd be like the frisbee of doom. Kiki meow, hello. It's the drive. Oh. It is the drive back I'm dreading. Depending on the day, I might be tired. Listen, bud, I hate to break it to you, but after eating all that turkey, you're going to be flipping wired. Digital Voodoo, hello, how are you? We have just given Spark of Pyro. Oh, Kiki Meow. Is that your name at night, dear? Hey, Kiki Meow, I got your number. I don't know. Spark of Pyro has just been made a Zomberator. Yeah, exactly. It's an early Thanksgiving present. Yeah, for some reason YouTube always switches without warning. Switches what? What have they switched? Oh, accounts. Right. It's okay. To be honest, I think YouTube is a sentient being and we don't realize it. Well, you are a manager. Both you and another Space Nut are the managers. You are the two Rons. You by order of the management. Yeah, the management. Yes. Oh mate, I have been working hard this morning, sending you turkey related stuff. Me hopes you like. Is there anything there that you can work with? If not, I will go back to the drawing board and start again. Yes, you can. I wonder if I get more or less views if YouTube self-aware. It is self-aware. It has to be. And it is us that have made it so. I was just saying this morning, it's so flipping cold where we are, Pyro, that the sheep and the cows are complaining and it's carrying on down the valley. It's like Wuthering Heights meets Day of the Triffids and the Terminator out there. And honestly, Emily Bronte is saying, I'll be wearing my bonnet. It is flipping cold outside. But I'm just saying, right, if I had the chance to rewrite the Wuthering Heights, the kill count would be through the roof. Everybody would be flipping tooled up. Heathcliff and Kathy will be fighting off a marauding attack from a bunch of haggis that have escaped from Scotland and have run down the M62. Honestly, this movie has got blockbuster written all over it. It really has. It'll be absolutely amazing, right? It will be up there with a Quentin Tarantino flick, but better. It'll be Wuthering Heights. I'll be back. And I really think that needs to be made. It's threatening to snow, but all we've got is it's absolutely nithering out there. It is so cold. It'll be a hit. I know it will. I know. I just like, it's everything you need when you're wearing a corset. Absolutely. No, it's just really, really cold out there, and it's really thick frost. Everything's white. In fact, I reckon Voodoo, right, with the magic that he can do, will be able to make Wuthering Heights, I'll be wearing my bonnet, a real thing. Emily Bronte brought more than she realised to the party that night. Pew! This is what happens when you leave me alone, on my own, unsupervised. All right, you were warned. She needs supervising. She's 49 years old and she should not be left alone. Hide everything. My children are more grown up than me. It's also, I think the cold has got to my brain. Because it's really cold in my office. Yesterday, to keep me from going stark raving mad, because I did an awful lot. Sorry, postman. Yeah, the postman's already been. He ran off screaming. He does that most days. Do you know what though? I will say this about Yorkshire men, especially our postmen. They wear shorts all year round. Even when it's Baltic outside. Right, my washer's just finished. I know, it's the day of the attack of the 50-foot washer. Imagine how many flipping loads you could get in a 50-foot washer. And you know, I'm just saying, us housewives, right, across the world would love a 50-foot washer. We would. Be able to put the whole house in it. Oh, gosh, if I got my legs out, you won't be blinded by the lights. Right, I am trying to be brave. I don't have much here, just a light dusting, but it's still freezing. Oh my god, it's absolutely Baltic outside. I do not like. I'm trying desperately to stay warm. It's not steam from the iron, it's steam from me. No snow here, but the sky is clear and the sun is shining on Northamptonshire. And it was gonna be an epic day. I'm playing an air guitar now. I've had a cup of coffee this morning and chocolate and crumpets with treacle on. I am wired. Honestly, yeah. I've got that much sugar coursing through my veins at the moment. It's made the force be with you. This is not the fairy you're looking for. Move along. It would explain the air guitar. There is no excuse to never not play your air guitar. You've all seen Bill and Ted, Wild Stallions. Be excellent to each other. In fact, I would actively encourage most excellent, absolutely. I would recommend playing an air guitar in any given opportunity. Life is short, my lovelies. Enjoy every moment. You never know when it's your turn. I could be sad and skinny or fun and chunky. Like I've always said, I do not skinny dip, I chunky dunk. You never miss a note on an air guitar. Now, every day when I get up, no matter how awful I'm feeling, I have to make that conscious effort to make every day epic. Air guitar for the win, guys. Have you ever traced your ancestors, fairy? I'm a descendant of Vikings. I'm a descendant of something. I do not know. I come from a long line of lunatics. We'll be all fine. Don't you worry about that. I am from Yorkshire. I am indeed. You never know. It could explain why I am how I am. I am a warrior class, that is for sure. Woman out on Saturday night, splits her trousers around the back. What's her favorite song? I don't know. My dear. Oh God. Oh dearie me. Lad, you will lead me down the wrong path. Find a shortcut. Are you back from your secondment then of chasing haggis? Or are you still out doing your thing? Another space nut has gone off screaming to the woods today. So we may never hear from him again, especially if the haggis get him. I've already sung the song. No, all contracts were pulled. Oh no. No, you're joking. Oh, okay. So what's the plan then? How do we get out of this, right? How do we get out of this one? I'll put my business, I will get my serious pants on now. How do we get you out of this? I thought you were still out. Yeah, they will be delayed till December. Be right back, 2 minutes. Okie dokie. Oh my gosh, right. So they can be cancelled until December. Okie dokie. How are you doing with your hours? Have you managed to get up to your 4 that you need to be at yet? If not, let's work on that. Oh dear. Oh. What's the plan then? How are we getting you out of it? Do you have what you need? And due to start working on a HMRC contract that's still awaiting clearances. Okay, so there is something in the bag then. There is something coming your way, thank God. I am mighty protective of you, Voodoo, as I am Space Nut. I'm like the Black Knight in the Search for the Holy Grail. None shall pass. Nobody will hurt anyone while I'm alive. 'Tis but a flesh wound. I've said that a few times. Well, I am waiting to see what the budget's got in store for us all. I need to nip away for about 15 minutes, need to pop to the shop before I have a visitor arrive. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I will see you soon. Oh. Spread the halls with guts of holly, tra la 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 la. She'll be dead and we'll be jolly, tra la 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 la. Or my other favorite, I saw Mommy chewing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She started with his toes and ended with his nose. She said that he was most delicious. I don't know, I was washing the dishes, but Mommy seemed so very strange, you know, ever since she got bit that night. For it is plain to see, Mommy's not who we think she is, because Mommy is a zombie. Yes, that's a song that the kids have been learning to sing for the choir, the Zomboff Children's Choir. That's correct. Oh, my other personal favorite, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very slimy nose. And if you ever saw him, you would run away and hide. Yes, the kids have been learning that as well. Oh, they've been doing so well. This children's Christmas caudal service will be amazing. You should have seen us back in the day. Oh my goodness me. Me and the squad. We would, oh dear Lord. There wasn't a dry eye in the troop. There really, really wasn't. We would take the mick out of absolutely everything. It certainly helps. We would take the rise out of anything that we could. It was just our nature. Okay, when it gets to 12 o'clock, I am going to run upstairs and go and feed the cat. Yes, Sir Lord Montague of Bontague, our darling little boy. Chief Round Belly, the fluff of stuff. He is the kitty of legend, the one your mother warned you about. He's upstairs. I shall imagine he would like to come in. He's knocking on the door. Hello, it's me. Can I come in yet? I promise I'll be good. Ooh. And I think this afternoon we're going to put the heating on. I'm sorry, it's beyond Baltic. It's warmer outside, right? That's how flipping cold it is. Oh, come on, girl. It's about this point of the day that I'm seriously considering doing a Jane Fonda workout video just so I can get warm. Come on, girls, jog on the spot. It's too cold not to. Ooh. I just can't seem to get warm. All right, Betty. Oh, she's having a hissy fit. She's run out of water. What made me join it? Well, when you come from a long line of lunatics like I do, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Join up, they said. See the world, they said. So I did. Am I glad I did? Well, it taught me a thing or two. It taught me a lot, actually. It taught me how to appreciate life, because it's soon over. It taught me to find the joy in the small stuff and don't sweat the big stuff, because you can't change that anyway. It taught me survival. It taught me hand-to-hand combat. That's fun. Everyone should try that. Oh, yes. It taught me how to cook. It taught me how to do the ironing that you see me doing right now. It taught me how to take the enemy out and sometimes put the enemy back where it needed to be. It taught me everything I need to know about survival in this world and the next, to which I nearly met it. I wanted to be a pilot in the area, but I didn't get the grades. Likely wouldn't have, so I didn't join. I worked in a hotel instead. All our paths lead us to where we need to be, right? I am a firm believer of that. We, as I always say, are exactly where the universe needs us to be at any given minute in our lives, right? And that applies to everybody. We are exactly where the universe needs us at that given moment. We wouldn't be the people we are had we not experienced what we've experienced. It teaches us resilience. It teaches us to be brave even when we're not feeling it. It teaches us to love deeply the people that we're with. You end up with a wicked sense of humour, an appreciation for the dark arts. I do appreciate the dark arts. What else? It made me realise that I wanted to be a mother when I left, and that probably becoming a mother was probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. Oh, time for lunch. Not for me, of course, but for the Monty of Bonty, Sir Monty Bonty. We'll be back in a minute. Oh man, I've just been calling him and I can't find him, so I'm going to go and nip out the front and see if I can find him there. He's a teenage boy. I reckon he's found a little filly. I started at the bottom, working till midnight most days, washing dishes and cleaning the dishes. I finished that job as a conference porter, looking after the conference section of the hotel. See? So you have good communication skills and organisation skills. Very, very useful indeed. I cannot find Monty. I reckon he's got a girl. He's a teenage boy. Of course he's got a girl. Yeah. See, I told you. Everybody is exactly where the universe requires them to be at any given time. He's got himself a little filly. I reckon he does. And he'll be yelling, "Oh, Mum, stop calling for me. I'm with my girlfriend." Oh, you're really embarrassing me, Mum. He's definitely going, "You're embarrassing me, Mum. Stop yelling for me. I'm out with my bird." I'll go back and check in a little bit because it is proper cold outside. And I don't want him freezing. Hello again. Did you get what you needed from the shop? I bet you were damn quick. It's bloody cold out there. I went to call Monty in for his dinner, like you do. "Montague, dinner time, darling." And he's yelling back, "I've got my bird with me. Leave me alone, Mother, you're ruining my street cred." Oh goodness, I've had to put heating on. I can't stand no more. As I say, it's warmer outside than it is in house. Well, I hope your visitor appreciates your sacrifice of running outside to the shop to get what you needed for them. Oh. Oh. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't be this fluid. So I wonder just how many people are on the road right now heading out to their destinations in America to get home for Thanksgiving. Yes, everyone, it's going to be planes, trains, and automobiles that are out and about to get home for the holidays. Oh my goodness me. I should imagine that, oh, sorry about that. I should imagine that there are literally millions of people that are moving right now to get up and down the country. You know, numbers fascinate me. I can't always understand them, especially when it's really big numbers. Yes, sometimes I get a little bit dyscalculia, and that's why I'm a girl that measures twice and cuts once, just so I know that I got it right. Today is going exceptionally well. 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is actually. Yes, when you're down to your last 3 rounds, it's amazing what you can hit. So I've been told. Tell you, it's getting so bad in the British forces these days, right? We're down to so little ammunition in this country. We're having to tell everyone to share bullets, right? You know, it's that bad. There's 9 of you. I've only got 6 bullets. You're going to have to learn to share. 2, 3. Oh, some trousers. 4, 5, and then we've got some t-shirts, and looks like a dress, and some jeans, and some more t-shirts. Woo! Go up, go, go, goes. I have to put the afterburners on. I've got a lot in that bag that needs sorting. Oh, for the love of everything. Another one. It wasn't the cough that carried her off, but the coffin they carried her off in, because she was harpooned by a flipping spiky thing in a shirt. I know. Should be getting danger pay for ironing these shirts and spiky things that are in them. Oh, I can feel the heat on my seat as the heat is coming through from the radiator. Just for an hour. Of one glorious hour and a little bit of heat. What is your favourite holiday movie? I quite like Die Hard. Do you know, I was 13 years old when that movie came out. How to tell you're a kid from the 80s. We all wish John McClane was our dad. Well, it turned out that John McClane was my dad. Seriously, I told you I came from a long line of lunatics, and now you know why. Imagine a slightly older version of myself in their 80s, riding a Harley Davidson. That is my father. He's badass and such a dude. He really is. And he still listens to his heavy metal. And if I was ever in a fight, a gunfight, I would want my dad by my side because I know that he's as good a shot as I am. Actually, he doesn't ride a Harley Davidson. He did ride a Triumph Bonneville. I think that's the type of bike he had. I'm sure it was a Bonneville. But he was a he is a distinguished gentleman. And I'm not saying that because I'm a daddy's girl, but I am a daddy's girl. But he's one cool dude. His granddaughters adore him. Ooh. See, I told you, hidden decks you have. If you're good with the slingshot, you'll be all right with a rifle. I'm just saying. And I am qualified to have that as a quantifying statement. You are a student of life. Yeah, that is the best way to be. See all walks of life and be able to integrate yourself in every aspect of it. Makes you a Renaissance man. And that is a very unique set of skills. I'm just going to quickly nip upstairs and see if he's back at the door. Nope, still not back. I tell you, she's got it. She must be worth it. goodness, we've been streaming for 2 hours, everybody. Well, if it gets to 1 o'clock and he's not here, I'm going to be very worried. I will be incredibly worried about my little boy. And I don't care how embarrassing I am. I will stand at the door and yell, Lord Montague of Montague, will you please come home? Oh, thank you very much, Timmy. I will, when I get a memento, be on there and watching. The name I gave my riffle, yes, Montague, exactly. Come home this instant. I called her Harriet, my rifle. Her name was Harriet. And it came from the film Dirty Harry, but obviously being a girl, we called her Harriet, and she was known as Dirty Harriet. And there you go, and there's a bit of a story. He will be worrying his mother to death. It's just unusual for him not to be there. Still, it has been, although cold outside, it has not been unpleasant. And the weather is nice-ish, just brisk and cold. He may have found a sun puddle. Pets, eh? They're like our children, and we love them. Some mice and girls, Monty. Absolutely. That about sums my son up. That is the perfect description of my little boy. He's a teenage lad, of course he's gonna be. But if you don't come back until really late, he is proper grounded. Okay. I am the lot. God, again. Bloody. I am Judge Thread. I am the law. Right, 3 pairs of pants done. Well, we're certainly emptying this bag. I bloody believe it. They get them at a wholesale barn. Enough with the toothpicks already. Right, there we go. Another shirt. Half past 12. This bag I'm making is inspired by chocolate. It's a cross-grain chocolate colour leather with brown thread, silver trimmings and a purple liner. Ooh, sounds very nice. Is it got a shoulder strap, or is it a handle one, or is it a drawstring? A rucksack, a clutch, is it a body bag? These are important questions that women. Oh, shoulder strap, right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Very nice. You need to get your channel set up. You need to be filming as you work. Put it on time lapse. A small messenger style coach bag. Ooh, now that does sound rather luxurious. The messenger bag. The type of bag that they used in The Postman, written by David Brin, which was an apocalyptic novel about the United States of America after it had been through a catastrophic war, and they were bringing back the US Postal Service, and they were using that type of bag in that novel to carry the post. So there you go. In case you didn't know, that's where I recognise that bag from. I think it was written somewhere in the late 80s, early 90s. Oh, I'll have to look that one up. Written in 1982, but it was first in two parts, were published separately as The Postman in 1982 and The Cyclops in 1984. Oh. So 82, eh? Goodness me. But it was published properly as a novel in 1985. Ooh, there you go. Where have I gone? Yeah, it is cool. There you go. You see, I am full of useless information. Although, if you are ever in a pub quiz, have me on your team. There'll be an obscure question that I'll probably know the answer to. And at least I'll stand you a pint. And this girl don't drink halves. She's a pint girl. And I like real ale, not this fancy Melanky stuff. I like proper beer. Two shirts, right. The girly stuff. Girly stuff. What the heck? Girly stuff. girly stuff. Girly, 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 and girly. That's all the girly stuff. All right, so we've only got 3 more blokey stuff to do. Sorry, I've got some messages. You'd make a lot of cat face keyrings too. Why doesn't Timmy have an Etsy store? Is my biggest question. Oh my goodness me, you're back! Was it cold enough out there for you? Yeah, why don't you have an Etsy? You'd do so well on that. You really would. I've been at the back door yelling for Montague to come home and he hasn't. To catch you up on absolutely everything Space Nuts, Pyro has been knighted with the blue wrench. And is now officially a zomberator. And I am on the lookout for a black and white furry thing that answers to the name of Montague. You really would do so well if you had an Etsy. And what you could do is on your Etsy store, for instance, is tell people that perhaps you could take bespoke designs. Obviously that would be, you know, a luxury item, and therefore with it being bespoke, obviously one of a kind because it's to their specifications, which means that you can charge accordingly for that product. Just a thought. Just my business head working there. Oh, the dryer's just gone off. Well, I just think you'd do really well. That's all. How was it down the woods? Did you find a teddy bear's picnic? Just thought I'd check the pockets. There's nothing yet. Well, it's a good place to start is with a computer running your business. I must admit I have one and it does help. It does honestly help having a computer. Voodoo was on while you were out, Space Note. But he's with someone that's come up to see him this afternoon, so he'll be off. And Pyro had to take a very long journey. So I don't know when he was setting off, to be honest. I don't know if it was today or tomorrow. How many people, Space Nut, do you think will be on the road or in a plane going home for the holidays? I wonder if we'll hear from Sharky today. If he'll be getting ready for Thanksgiving. Bless him. It's a bit early at the moment for him. I bet he's still asleep. He's out in the States, so it'll be early in the morning over there. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, God, Bennett. I mean, the most Gordon of Bennets. I'm stabbing myself, right? You know, I should be really on danger pay. I really should. I'm just going to finish this shirt and I'm going to... Yeah, the United Colours of Gordon Bennett, absolutely. Whoever you are, Gordon. Or as flipping Nora, who's your sister. Or Flaming Nora, as it's known. Enough to drive you to drink. Come on. We'll soon be through the men's shirts and then we've got the women's to do. Try not to get too depressed for me, everybody. I can do very well on my own. Come on, girl. You're nearly there. Had Cat TV on all morning, so oh bless you. Wait till you see Turkey TV tomorrow. I'm rather excited about that one as well. Cat TV, amazing fun. I love them all. They're all absolutely fabulous and they wouldn't have been created without Creative Media Madness. And they are just completely and utterly unique. Right, 2 minutes whilst I run upstairs. The prodigal son has returned. Thank goodness. God, I was so worried. Oh, man alive, was I worried. I mean, not turning up for lunchtime. Well, mate, Monty son, you're home now. Oh, man alive. I am so glad to see him. He's tucking into a bowl full of roast beef and tuna flavoured cat food. Yes, he's a bit surf and turf, but it's what he wanted. And a big bowl of biscuits. He's a good boy. What have I got here? A couple of female persons' blouses, buttoned to death, probably not taken off properly or washed properly. Shame. There we are. One o'clock. Not bad. We're doing all right, our kid. At least I know Monty's in. At least I know he's been and had his lunch. And yes, it hasn't got any warmer outside, which is no great surprise. But we have got the central heating on, so that does mean that we're not going to be freezing our nunchuckers off. Oh, yeah. Before you know it, we'll be through it. Before you know it, don't you know it? I should imagine lots of people are doing an awful lot of cooking today. All those homemade dishes. Oh, doesn't it make you happy? The thought of gravy and mashed potato. The two were married. They're meant to be. Roasted butternut squash. Corn on the cob. Oh, I'm just making myself hungry. This is torture. I have to stop thinking about food. I think about food way too often. Apple pie and ice cream. See, I'm torturing myself. That is one of my favourites. And ginger pudding and custard. Oh. Now there's a pudding that'll stick to your rib cage. As you can tell, it's stuck to mine quite a few times. I wonder how many tons of poo is generated. Well, that is a very good question. Let's think about it. There are 300 million Americans in America. They just were supposed to working out America. And everyone's going to need to go to the bathroom at least once in a day. So that would be 300 million tons. If they all produced a ton each, which is probably a little bit too much even for one person. Do elephants do it in tonnage? Do. This is where I need Space Nut because he's dead good with numbers. Blimey, another shirt buttoned to death for no good reason. Other than to serve to annoy me. You do not want the wrath of fairy. I think the child is up. How many pounds of stuffing will be eaten and how many turkeys will be eaten? I bet there's a database somewhere that we could go on and all these statistics would be on, right? And we'd know. And then we'd know. I suppose there'll be a database somewhere. Along with how many people are likely to be on the roads. You know, because so emergency services would need to know something like that number, wouldn't they? So they can estimate roughly how many cars might break down, and you know how many might need towing off the freeway, because we call it a motorway over here, but they call it freeways out there, don't they? So you know you've got all those, and then not only would the emergency services need to know that, you'd need the breakdown recovery vehicle people to know it, and they'd probably over the years, I should imagine, have got statistics that can show just about how many people maybe broke down one year, and every year there'll be like a log of records, wouldn't there? And that then would, you know, over time it'd give us the statistics that we'd need to be able to work out just about, you know, everything we'd need to know, really. Oh, did I tell you I've swapped over the washing? What's this? A dress. Right, oh, not a problem. We can do dresses, can't we? There'd be all sorts of things, like how many yards of wrapping paper do we go through? How many boxes of Christmas cards? How many mince pies? How many blocks of cheeses? No, there must be a huge database somewhere that says how many packs of butter they must have. How many pumpkins get turned into pies? Oh, pumpkin pie. Now that is something I can get behind. How many ho-hos on a Christmas day? Well, the answer to that is there is never enough. Sorry, I misread that, and I thought you said how many hobos on Christmas Day, and I thought, well, dearie, I have no idea. That's dyslexia for you. But that's what you get for having dyslexia. This is sometimes why I have to read things 2 or 3 times, because I don't always trust what my eyes see the first time round. I wonder how many are estranged families there are that long to see a family member and don't get the chance, as well as, you know, like gifts and stuff. How many gifts sit under the tree that don't actually get to the recipient because they don't want to talk to a family member? There we go. That would be, wouldn't it? But it does happen. I mean, there are reasons, obviously, why family members don't talk to other family members, like especially if they're a drug addict and alcoholics and stuff like that, and they're a danger to the family, then I could understand. Right, this is a long dress, so we're going to fold it in half. It'll make hanging it a bit easier. It does happen though, sadly, it does. Is this a dressing gown or a dress or what? I'm not sure. Oh, dressing gown, I think. Yes. Righto. Gosh, at this time of year, you think you'd be in a long, fluffy dressing gown, not a... Oh well, takes all sorts, doesn't it, to make the world go around. And I also wonder how many people have no one on a festive occasion like this. And they have absolutely nobody to spend the holidays with. And it does happen. Sadly, you know, it happens more than you think. that last bit there again. Not that it matters. It's only on the bottom. We've been going for 3 hours, everybody. Wowzers. I think this is a kimono. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Right, this is just going to be folded like so. And left there. We're not even going to try and dignify that to get it onto a hanger. When you get PO box and send you some message, oh bless you, that'll be next year when we get that organised, but that will be so sweet of you. Thank you. I'd really appreciate that. Precious. It's been a toughie doing this lock. Oh! Shirt. Oh, there's a couple of t-shirts there, and 1, 2, 3 blouses, 4 blouses. Or is this a shirt dress? I think it could be a shirt dress. Thank you. Right, that's that bit done. Yes, I know, I've been ever so nasally recently. I hope I'm not coming down with anything. Oh dear. Well, we've got 3 more blouses to do, and then we've got 2 t-shirts, and this customer is finished for a fortnight. This could be a night shirt, or it could be a very fancy shirt. I'm not sure. It's very nice though. Right. Through that one. Hooray. Sorry, I'm paranoid now. I think there might be flipping toothpicks in everything. Well, we have the Evil League of Festive Zombies, the Rotten Reindeers, the Sugar Guts Fairy, the Abominably Slow Monster, to look forward to meeting over the next few weeks as we get ready to go into Christmas. And of course, good old Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. So they're going to be fun to meet, aren't they? Has anybody got any news from number 11, which is where the Chancellor is hiding out. Do we have anything wonderful to look forward to, or are we in? Oh no! You snapped a leather needle. Those things are mighty tough, bud. How did that happen? Are you going to sleep for 100 years because you've snapped a needle? You know, like in Sleeping Beauty. Eyelet. Oh, damn. Ha, I wish I... Oh, love. And the princess slept for 100 years, 100 years. And the princess slept for 100 years, long, long ago. I remember having to learn that song when we did Sleeping Beauty at school. Except our version, when we did Sleeping Beauty at school, was the cyberpunk version. We had a really, really radical music teacher. He was a big fan of Blade Runner, and he thought he'd do that, the Blade Runner version of Sleeping Beauty. It was brilliant. Goodness. We're doing incredibly well considering these are all buttoned up to high heaven. You know, if you shove a shirt in a washing machine and you send it in to be washed and dried with all its buttons done, it will not wash properly, it will not dry properly, and it will not iron properly. And I just wish people would realise that. It would make my heart so happy if they did. Okay. I'm on the chocolate again. I am. It's like diabetes, hold my beer, which is probably a really flippant attitude to have to something like that, but there we go. I mean, I realise that my body's already absolutely destroyed, so I'm just really just trying to tip it over the edge, man. I really am. Diabetes be damned. One more blouse, and then we're on to 2 more t-shirts, and hey presto everybody, another one is done. This doesn't help your arthritis, does it, girl? Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it's annoying. Will they listen? No. Do they care? Do they? Remember there are children watching on this channel. Arthur Wrongen, yeah, you're not kidding. My fingers are the worst, shoulders, joints, as I'm getting older. Although I am doing better where the chocolate's concerned, I am managing to keep myself steady on 1 bar a week. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? But you know, a little bit of what you love makes you happy, right? I'm chomping at the bit to get these shirts done. Nothing will make me happier than emptying this basket of stuff. I practically demented yesterday with what I had to get through. 1 bar a week is awful. Hurry up with the PO box. I can send you some chocolates. Why? Do you think I should up my intake? Do you think I should make it 2 bars a week? Very nice. Is the better? You know, in less than a month, I'll have finished for the year. On the 18th of December, I hang up my iron. And I don't go back until the 4th of January. Because I can. And I'm gonna. And when I'm off, I'm going to eat, drink, and watch TV, go for walks, and have a generally wonderful time off. And I'm going to play with my Mr. Potato Head. Because this year, I'm getting a Mr. Potato Head. And I hope I get a Cadbury's selection box with a fudge and a crunchy and a double decker and some buttons. What else do we do? And maybe a whisper. Ooh, if they could put a whisper in it, God, I'd be a happy lady indeed. Thank Crunchy, it's Friday. I remember the adverts. Yes, I do. Oh, what an epic boss you had. Hooray, hooray, she said. Hooray, hooray, she said. Yes. Excuse me a minute. Take care, Timmy. Go get your fabric and get yourself a new needle. You deserve it, Cupcake. See you soon. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 2 hanging. So we're going to put 3 in each. And a 5. We are doing an invoice. Fun stuff, isn't it, kids? Alright, we need an addy thing. Okay. Where's my pen? Wednesday, isn't it? The 26th November 2025. Right, we don't need that one anymore. What we do need is November's, which is this one, one, two, three, four, five hanging. Okay, next one is and we'll see what we end up with that one. Okay, let's get this one next up, and then oh yes, it's silly putting that next door without the sticky wicky woos on. Good Lord, I was meant for something, but brains wasn't one of them. Right. Whew, I've just got to shut down and I'll go live again when I'm done.